because this is the last step and it's not going to take that long. Okay, so once you have hollowed out one side, you're going to hollow out the other side, and this side has the nose. So I'm going to try to make it so that the sides of the walls are as even as possible. So you have to feel around. You might have to kind of scoop with your fingers to finalize this. You want to get it as even as possible. You want to pull out as much as possible without going through. So like if I want to hollow out a little bit behind the nose, I'm going to line it up with, like, look at the profile here, line up my tool, line it up from above, and then maybe kind of just take a little bit more clay away. The more you can kind of thin out your clay, the better, but you don't want to go through. So it's just you just got to balance it out. Use your fingers to kind of feel and see if there's any areas where it's really thick. And make sure that the edge on both of your sides are staying as much the same as possible. There's an angle that you can see it. Okay, so once you've done this, I'm just going to connect these two. Be sure not to put your face down on the front because then you will squish your nose. Just fun fact that I learned the hard way. So I'm going to score, and this is just a matter of slipping and scoring two pieces together, but make sure to really check with your fingers to feel that this is as even as possible. So think back to like when we did pinch pots. Put a little bit of slip on these two. You got to line them back up as best you can. This is where like the lines of the hair are kind of helpful because they help me line it up, and the hair can just have an extra new line here. And you're going to need to kind of go around and make sure that you're really connecting securely all the way around. Then the last thing is, this is going to be an enclosed hollow form, so you have to have a way for the air to escape. So make sure to go back after you've connected this, and then I'm going to smooth. I'm going to go back in, and now that my line is not visible, I can go back in and add some texture, cover it up so I never see that seam. And then I want to make sure to poke a hole in here. I don't have a needle tool here. I'll use this. Poke a hole somewhere so that air can escape. It doesn't have to be that big. You could use a needle tool. You can find a space like inside the face. If you have a needle tool, you might even poke a couple different holes just in places where the clay might be thicker. So like if I knew that the nose might be thicker, I might kind of go into the nostril and poke a hole all the way until I feel hollow, so that way air can keep flowing out. I mean, it's a nostril, so that would, check out. But now I have a hollow form, but I was able to build it solid and have that level of control, and then just cut it in two, hollow it out, and slip and score and add it together. And that's how you do it.